YouTube, hello, welcome back to Disco Elysium.
We're gonna see if something happens today.
We will see if something happens today.
We're gonna move to the left.
We're moving to the left. Kerb, let me get this set up for you.
Please.
Let me get this set up for chat.
Yeah, I just need something to happen. Last time it just felt like we stood in the same spot for what, 2 hours? I mean, I guess that does happen in D&D like settings, but usually you can make something interesting.
It do be happening a lot. Oh yeah, right. I ran all the way back up to my house or my room. Nothing on the front page rings a bell. I don't know. I did it for fun. Because I assume once we hit like day 2, maybe like as the days go on, like more and more shit starts to happen.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh,
I mean, it would make sense if you did go back to the room and then like uncover something new.
Oh yeah, I did launch the ball into the fucking water. That was pretty funny. Oh, hello. Who's this guy?
Yeah, see? We gotta keep moving to the left.
Better mouth your watch around me, boy. You're the Sig Squall of Seabirds. Oh, today, it is also an open door stream.
What does that mean?
So, this is a thing we did a lot with Baldur's Gate, or with Blaze and I, that we will eventually be getting back to. Yo, $2.17. Hell yeah. Basically, that just means my door's open, so expect kitty cameos.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't see him, but I believe you.
Yeah. We found a bag. Didn't we need a bag for something?
No, I don't know.
It's roundabout north. Yes, yeah, so we're looking for an apothecary because I need health items.
Well, we're trying to see if we can find an apothecary.
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Cool.
Conceptualization. Why am I looking at this wall?
You have no clue. It's just a wall.
Alright, cool. It's just a wall.
Can you get back over there? Oh, you can fuck with the other child.
I can. Oh, and I found some magnesium. That's healing
item. I told you, move to the left.
Okay, well, we move to the left.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep?
You're not sleeping.
Apparently, she doesn't like people standing behind her back.
I don't like people. I don't like you.
Logic error. She's not sleeping right now.
Yeah.
There you go.
And also, she's not turning around, so she must not mind it.
He's come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out.
Why would you even say that?
Then why are you sneaking up on me like that? It's not a good idea to scare me, pig. Not a good idea at all.
Maybe if I take her out, Kuno will lose. Maybe if I take her out, Kuno will lose his edge.
Trying to sneak up on me?
Or not.
Oh, yeah. You ruined it. Should have asked why she's snoozing.
Well.
What's over here?
Gun hose. Let's not go in any
that up there?
Wait, maybe I can get my code up from this way.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe not. Orange bum hat.
Hobocop. Hey, that's health apparently.
That's a healing item. So let's see here. +1 to reaction speed, -1 to rhetoric.
Did we need rhetoric for anything?
Well, rhetoric is blue, so I assume it runs off my intelligence, which is already +5. So I'm already pretty good on rolls with that. So I think I can take the hit and just take the +1 to reaction speed, honestly.
I mean, that also might help with getting your jacket.
I could, yeah. Although I think that was
The jacket was
Suve Fair, I believe. Or Suve Fair
yeah.
roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Well,
we took off all our clothes.
yeah. Yeah, we did.
I mean, sometimes you really do have to get up to get down.
There must be another way into the meeting.
Whoa.
Yeah, you heard that too, right? Like,
Yeah, that was like, whoa. It's like 2 people talking. I want to know what's up there.
balcony with the view and the hanging.
Can't get involved in this.
But hey, we found a couple healing items.
That we did. Oh, hello. Yeah, I need to be holding tab as well.
What's my
Half-light.
suggestion?
What's my suggestion? -1 half-light.
I mean, you got a 1 on
I do, yeah,
Whatever.
so
whatever this is.
physique spelled completely wrong.
But yeah, that's probably why I didn't know what it was.
Alright, I'll take that.
Oh,
I
we're
guess.
snazzy. Look at us.
Yeah. What did that also give me? That gave me the Inland Empire. That'll give me +1 suggestion.
I love the horrific necktie.
Okay, alright. Yeah, I need to remember to be holding tab all the time.
Kim is not appreciating our attire.
You're right, Kim.
Yes?
You seem to
You
be following me.
I think you should know that I can't remember anything
No
now.
response. He just arches his brow. He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
Look, man, there was heavy drinking involved.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a
No, I'm a
sudden,
selfish
harsh
man.
edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
Well, then go away.
What's wrong with personal affairs?
Not a fan. It's just the nature of lieutenancy.
The RCM
Sure.
deploys a self-styled structure called the Decomptage as its chain of command. Every lieutenant is responsible for 2 sergeants and 8 officers. That means the average lieutenant has to deal with quite a few personal affairs. Even you know this.
I guess that's fair, but... Okay, well, what should I concentrate on?
Try work. The case at hand. It can work miracles.
Kim. Fuck you. I'm afraid this is a medical situation.
Really? You look fine to me.
Talking serious, unbelievable damage here. I saw myself in the mirror and I had no idea who I was.
This psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Clearly, he prefers to think you're malingering. He cannot fathom that anyone could drink so much as to retroactively erase their entire life.
It's not psychological. Some sort of major brain damage has occurred on an unprecedented scale.
Then you should consider seeking medical attention. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's Lazareth. Was there anything else you wanted?
I don't think that's a good idea. I don't know if I want to do that. Alright, bye, Kim.
Door. Person.
There's some more construction here. 1 second ago.
You can't go in that door?
We can. I just want to check down here first.
Oh, okay. Medicine?
Yeah, get some more manganese. What are we like braining manganese?
Yeah, we're trying to become a magnesium-based life form.
Oh, I lost 1 logic because of that. But I got 2 volition.
Up here, Pico.
I mean, I think someone was calling to you.
Maybe. But I want to look at my boat. This is worth more than you'll ever earn in your life. The boat?
A striking woman.
You got a
leans
nice boat.
against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce.
Okay.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines.
She extended
The
her
owners of the
hand in
harbour.
greeting.
You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
But you're so far away.
I know, right? Why the fuck? I will shake her hand.
I'm glad to see you here.
With my gross gloves I'm still wearing.
Like steel, there is
Sorry.
strength there. If she wanted, she could sink her nails deep into your skin.
Okay.
I
mean,
dispatched to
anyone
handle
could
a
do that.
strike,
Yeah.
The lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will, gladly.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview.
Do I need to?
I should let you know that he is
I know.
recovering from an
Really?
unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
Kim, I told you that in fucking...
Competence.
Yeah.
Plus, I am nowhere near as drunk as I need to be able to do this.
It happens quicker than a shooting star. But did the lieutenant just wink at you?
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
You're on a boat.
Why, yes, I am.
You're on a boat, bitch.
You're on a boat,
You're on a
bitch.
boat.
Does your boat have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
Okay, well, you...
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
The eel's hips.
I'm enjoying
The
this
bee's
part of the
knees.
interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
Kim, fuck off!
If you don't like it, we could split up.
I think I have a hand on the boat thing. So what can you tell me about the strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
Okay, what is your role in this precisely?
I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
Oh, okay, you're a medium.
Man.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place.
Right.
Wait, she just admitted that the lynching and the strike are connected.
Good
Now
thing
they
we
won't
put on the
even let me
coat.
into the harbour.
Yeah, I guess.
There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
Yeah, fucking tell me about it. You mean Measurehead?
Yes, Jean-Luc Measurehead.
Okay, so the strike is connected to the lynching?
Yes, I believe there is a connection, but that's a subject for later.
What, you don't trust Kim? Is it because he's Asian?
Let's say I was not
That's
making the
racist.
kind of
Yeah,
progress
that's
I'd
super
hoped for when I
racist,
first
lady.
arrived.
Lady, I think your boat is racist.
Are you also a turbo racist?
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
Okay.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike.
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
I suppose you can. I don't know why. I'm being a bit fucking... I'm being a bit...
What?
No, I'm just being a bit fucking deaf. I need to, like... I'm gonna turn this up just a tiny bit. Okay.
Ludicrous even. It's meant.
You know what? Yeah, what happened to Garmon? That sounds pretty important.
Mr. Clare told him to... How did he put it? Fuck off, midget. Beaumont is short of stature, you see.
Oh, that's...
He's only 5'11".
I'm 5'11".
Well, guess you can fuck off, midget.
Alright, not cool.
Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
What a dick. Okay, so what are their demands now?
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes, every worker, a member of the board.
Okay.
Most of the workers probably don't know what that means.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I don't know what to think about that.
Fortunately, they explained it. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about anything, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal. Just so you understand,
I thought that's how
this
unions
is but one
worked.
of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
Right. Wouldn't that also mean, everything would have to be unanimous?
Yeah. If they have to get all the signatures from all the people, it has to be 100% unanimous.
Yeah. That's, Okay, so what are they gonna do?
I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position, a hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the bowyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
Okay.
This checks out.
Oh, okay. Well, did you put the scabs at the gate?
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the union refuses to?
I'm gonna assume not if she didn't know who Mignana was. And Mignana is one of the scabs.
Don't let her answer it herself.
I thought Mignana was part of the union.
I think the union... I think we talked to Mr. Clare. He was the big guy who told us to go get our ass beat. And when he was explaining the scabs to us, I think he pointed up to Mignana.
See, I assumed the dude who was shouting for the right to work was part of the scabs. Because aren't the scabs supposed to be the people who come in when people are on strike to work the job?
Yeah.
And, yeah, so I assume they weren't letting scabs come into work. And that's why they were out there shouting and blah, 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 blah. And Mignana was just a union worker who, since they're on strike, was just sitting there drinking. Same with Measurehead should be part of the union.
Alright, well, let's call them strike breakers.
If these strike breakers were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not yet, at least.
Okay.
It's implied. She's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion.
Right.
Just gotta beat up Measurehead first.
No. So, tell me about Mr. Clare.
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Really?
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I
Yeah,
have
so
blood.
that dude wasn't Claire.
Right, okay.
That
If
dude
you were to
was
prick it
preaching
with
for
something
workers.
sharp, you could see
Right.
it oozing out. A knife, maybe? No, a rapier.
Sounds like you're about to take a rapier to him.
Oh, heavens, no. We get along just fine. Yet, now that you mention it, I can't stop imagining that black treacle just dribbling down his double chin.
Is he that bad?
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
There are two of them?
Yes, Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Evrart does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over.
Yeah.
It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
Right. So, what about the union itself?
The Debardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organised labour at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
A mob. The Debardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Evrart and his brother. And your opinion, detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Debardeurs Union is...
Effective advocate for the rights of the local working man, a giant leech sucking life out of Wavershall. Basically a socialist mob.
Thank you for being candid. Sadly, Wild Pines
No
have
problem.
cooperated with what amounts to a crime syndicate for 2 decades. However much you feed the wolf always hungers.
Because they hungry like the wolf.
Not in the city, not as a wine. Oh, fucking our
Thanks,
characters
Duran Duran.
our characters are like singing, and Joyce and Kim are like, "What the fuck? What's he doing?" Alright, so you said something happened in the elections?
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the union. She disappeared.
Okay.
She got lynched.
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore. Or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
Oh,
This forewoman, her name?
this foreman, her name?
Sadly, the company records do not even give a name. She's just forewoman in private correspondence. Holly. I don't even know if it's a sir or given name. And I don't have access to the union's files.
You know, it happens.
Does it?
Yes.
The company suspects foul play, but there's nothing they could do. It was a union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Okay.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
Alright, well,
Of course. How else can I help?
so what can you tell me about the lynching?
You continue
Quite a
this, I'll
few
be right
things,
back.
I'm afraid.
Okay.
The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Fuck.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
Remember when my partner told you I'd recently suffered from an unusual medical episode? My lost badge is related to it.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
It's possible. After a night of heavy drinking, I lost all my mem now. I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This road, the city, nothing.
Oh dear. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia. I don't even know how to respond. I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Am I?
Of course,
I
I
know.
sympathize.
What if I'm not?
I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Fuck.
She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually
It's
beneficial
even.
arrangement.
How do I negotiate my way out of this? This
Plus
is red-
1 sympathy.
Feelings will guide the way.
Yeah. Rolled 10 and I needed an 11. But, Madame, I need to know about this lynching. It's very important to me. It's the case I'm solving.
I assure you, it is no small matter for me either. We all share the responsibility for disarming this situation. I hope you have a badge for me as soon as possible.
You have so much
You
else.
get a jacket.
You have so much. You have so much else. I only have this. This is the entirety of my existence.
She's silent. The wind flaps the sail above her.
This boat, for example, and a home somewhere. I only have this case.
Officer,
Ooh.
Anything except this lynching. This is the there is only this coast and this lynching.
you know, I don't mean to sound cold, but if you want something, you have to give something back. More than just guilt.
You're doing it. Despite your own best efforts, you're still getting in. Somehow.
I'll be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something tangible.
Like what?
The Union is conducting drug trade out of the harbour.
Oh.
It's an open secret in Martinez. Surely it must not come as a complete surprise to the RCM either. Perhaps it's time to look into it.
Okay.
Or you can find your badge, which honestly seems like a lost cause.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Yeah. Excuse us for a moment, madam. What's up, Kim?
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
How did you hope it would?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and, you know, not volunteer us to be her henchman.
I thought it was going well.
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
Okay. What do you propose? That we don't investigate the drug trafficking?
No.
Yeah.
If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it.
I see.
What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done, and demand for her information on the lynching.
Okay, we could just find my badge.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large, and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters.
The situation might have changed drastically by the time you locate it. Time is of the essence.
Don't tell me that.
You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months.
Alright, well, let's get back to her then.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
You know anything about these tattoos?
That's the man who was killed.
Yeah.
I'm afraid this is a
Yeah,
discussion
it
for
is.
once we've cleared the lynching question.
Take a
I shall
later.
not tie the forestay to the backstay on this. I hope, of course, detective.
Shut up. Alright, fuck. Well,
Time to go through doors.
let me go through doors.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked. The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response. The door rattles again, but this time You hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
Okay.
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
This is the police.
The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
But I am the police.
No. I already told you.
No.
I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building. Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
Backyard door. There must be another entrance to the east.
Kim.
Madame, I assure you, we are real police officers.
There is no reply. Just faint sweeping sounds inside.
Fucking hell. Fine.
There it is.
Under the back again. I know oh, wait. Oh.
You see a young man
okay.
on
I
a
guess I
balcony
can talk to
nursing
them
a
from down here.
cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
Not planning on handing any out.
It's the voice of someone who has something to hide, my liege.
Now, you said you weren't dishing out trouble.
I did. No trouble for me. I just want to know what's going on here.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Well, actually, the gendarmerie really needs to talk to you.
Is it really that important?
There's a murder. Yes.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
Okay, look. Looks like you got a good view of the Whirling's backyard. Can you tell me anything about the hanging?
I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
We will
Soon.
remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, where were you last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
No.
Wait, is someone else investigating the lynching?
Did you, Kim?
No, not you two. Some more muscular type.
Oh.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Last week? I don't know. Look.
He's an actor declaiming a soliloquy. See how you hang on his every word.
Hmm.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over.
What kind of friend?
It was my Sunday friend.
What's your friend's real name? Did he see something?
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. In the neighboring windows, you can see faint reflections of his silhouette, all from different angles.
Okay, can you tell me your name?
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
I don't believe you.
That's definitely not his real name.
You're not actually called Martin Martinez, are you?
No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice? I'd even go so far as...
We will remove the body as...
Oh,
Wait, is someone else investigating the
Wait.
lynching?
Pretty sure I didn't.
no, not you.
And when did you speak to...
Last week?
He's an actor.
You didn't answer...
It was my Sunday.
He doesn't reply.
I'd even go so...
We will
Oh,
Wait, is some...
no, not you.
And when did
Okay,
you speak...
alright.
Last week?
He's an actor.
You didn't answer...
It was my...
He doesn't
No. We won't. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
I can't
I
adjust
don't
my
know if we-
clothes.
I was gonna say, I don't think we have anything for suggestion.
Okay.
This
Yes!
isn't the
Yeah!
time for questions. Who knows who might be watching from the distance, hidden behind the curtains?
Hey, listen.
Curtains.
The curtains are listening. Hey, listen. I'm just trying to make things okay again. Can we meet again somewhere else?
For a moment, the man on the balcony seems almost vulnerable. Something moves in the depths of his feline eyes. Compassion and a hint of understanding.
I am sorry, but I really don't have the information you're looking for.
His voice is soft and deliberate. With a flick of his wrist, he sends a cigarette butt sailing over the rail.
But, hold on. What's that? For a split second, his hand lingers, as though gesturing towards a stone placed right next to the front door. It's a sign.
Good luck with the investigation.
Where's his new Sunday friend?
Mm-hmm.
Walk, 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 walk. Guess we gotta look at that stone.
Mm. We should run after him, see where he went.
No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
He probably didn't have anything important to say. Well, he definitely probably did.
He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case.
I mean,
I don't know, man. See if you can check that rock.
He did leave us a sign. Did you see that?
I did.
He wanted to draw our attention to that stone right over there.
Yeah. Dent nods toward the small rock on a soggy patch of grass.
If we find a way inside the building, we can ask around for his apartment.
A stone, like any other, lying in a whirl of sleet and mud. Maybe there's something under it.
There's definitely
There's a key beneath it, rusty from the dirt.
This must be for the front door. Pity doesn't have the apartment number on it. This building has many apartments, and the man can be in any of them.
Are we gonna find the right one?
We'll just have to go in and see.
All right. We finally made it inside another building.
Home.
Look for the clean chemical, smells of laundry detergent. Time to go back outside. Okay, wait.
We did it.
No, hold on.
Yeah, because he went up.
No. You did go up. Let's investigate a bit more before we just leave. Like these shoes.
They gave you money. Ah, Satan. Lady, are you Satan?
Fucking hey. We're cops.
Give me a moment. The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
Okay, well, we'll ask you some questions.
Go ahead then. What do you want to know, policeman?
Oh, now you believe me.
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residence.
Looking for a young male in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build, smoker on the balcony.
Yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
Okay.
What's he in trouble for?
No trouble. Just want to talk.
Talk?
Ma'am, do you know that you squeak?
What was so funny about that?
Yeah, really.
He lives upstairs in room 28.
Nice.
Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
Hey, it's the evening.
Thank you. We should
I
go
mean,
check out
we
his apartment. on the
Literally
balcony.
just watched him
See if he's
walk
home.
upstairs.
Yeah, I know, but I just want to investigate.
Box.
More
box.
people to talk to. Oh, there's
Get out of my way, man. I need this box.
Could be Magnese or 225. Yo, I'm fucking loaded. I have so much money.
$7.
Should we talk to this guy, or should we go talk to skinny dude?
If you want to talk to him, he might be Sunday friend.
The streets will flow red
Oh,
once more.
okay.
Nope,
A
it's
great
Cindy,
torrent
the skull.
rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
You're fun.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type. The last time I was tested for Hep C.
Hep, yeah. When were you last tested?
Had a battery of tests just last week. I'm practically a patchwork of interesting critters. Kinda like a Manowar.
Spicy attitude. She puts the brush aside.
A brush? An artist? The red splatter is urban expressionism. That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint. It's heavy fuel oil.
Oh, that's not good.
Red-dyed heavy fuel oil is only used in government vehicles, or at least that's the idea.
Okay, so what can I do with all this information? Is that government fuel oil?
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock.
That's some clever cultural commentary.
You ain't seen nothing yet, Piggy Boo.
So, do you know anything about the murder?
I ain't no snitch, Pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
You're fine.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
Mm-hmm. You keep looking off to the side. What are you looking at?
The lieutenant is desperately searching for another handkerchief.
Okay.
Yeah, I was wondering if she was looking at her.
What?
Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Ozon is an archipelago 2 days' travel away from Rivershore. Its moneyed residents, used to posh restaurants and upscale boutiques, rarely have reason to visit Martinez.
You mean Joyce?
On a first-name basis with her, are we? Piggy's moving up in the world.
I mean, it happens.
Yeah, I don't care for much either.
Pig's not half as dumb as he looks.
Okay, so, who knew about the murder victim's missing armor?
What do I care about some fucking tin eggshells?
Isn't armor art for the body?
Ugh, alright. Sad Piggy. I'll give you this one. I saw a little girl in the fishing village running around with military-grade handwear. Look cute as hell.
Alright.
If you haven't been there, the village is a shithole down the coast from the main plaza. Have a good time.
Cool.
Piggy, I have no idea why I just told you that. You look like a shaggy dog left in the rain for too long. I have a weakness for animals.
I'll
Watch your
catch
back,
you later, Cindy.
ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
Yeah.
I also have a hat.
Kim's. Yeah. Look how close, Cindy. We all have them.
Thanks, window.
Someone has torn down the wall. I'll go she looks on the table and checks.
What
I thought
happened
it said
here?
cheeks.
This looks so sad.
Put your emotions aside. Try to focus
Aw.
on abstract, impersonal things.
Okay? You can't foreclose on an apartment with a hole in the wall.
It will still be accessible through the apartment next to it. That one didn't have a door. Sadly, nothing of great value remains here.
Except the stuff in the fridge.
Indeed.
Run, 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 run. Lady,
Okay.
your place is a pigsty.
She's trying her best.
That isn't just a five-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers.
Up here.
The
Yeah.
iconography of
Satan.
communism, in other words.
Look out, Kim. There are communists around here.
I'll keep my armistice handy, detective.
He doesn't actually reach for his gun.
Inspect the symbol closer.
The Star and Antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mazov and the Communards during the Revolution. Even today, half a century after, the Star and Antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure.
Why white?
Because white is the color of peace.
Okay. Why the star?
To symbolize the toppling of the old order. Also, some social democrats were already using it.
Okay, so what's the deal with the antlers?
The wreath of antlers represents a natural crown. It was about building a society that could exist in accord with the natural world, and at the same time, above it.
So what is it evoking me?
Nothing at all yet. Right now, it's just meaningless shapes on a wall.
We're gonna be a communist.
I say something tells me we're gonna run into that a lot.
You know, I was wondering, what if the murder wasn't tied to the Union? What if it's a frame job?
It's possible. Oh.
What if we murdered him? +1 logic, but -1 authority.
That's supposed to fucking mean.
It means you would become a dork.
Truth be told, I'm gonna need all the purple I need. So authority -1. What is my authority? 1. Cool. I'll be losing.
Telling you, you got no authority over people.
I really don't.
But you have inland empire.
Boy, do I.
I rule the inland.
Whatever the fuck that means.
I'm assuming like Mind Palace.
Ooh, blue. Wait,
Taking all the change.
Wait, this is the balcony that leads to my jacket.
Yeah,
how do I get
but
over
isn't
there?
that...
Stairs?
I don't think you can go over the wall.
No. I need to get up here and then over. Well, let's talk to the guy.
If only you were an actual human being who could just climb.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security. Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock on the door.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening.
Kim, it's 4:30.
Yeah.
We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
Wait, why tomorrow?
Why 9?
Tomorrow, 9 p.m. Right here. Apartment number 28. Good, let's go.
Damn. Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment building. Don't worry. You'll get him. Remember.
Thanks.
Tomorrow. He's probably gone for today.
Yeah, he walked up here and just fucking disappeared.
Damn his Sunday friend.
I guess you can't go further.
Guess not. Little bike him. Bike him. Fuck you. Finally making my break for it. Well. I assume these are just little box.
Yeah, you look to the box.
Maybe, but
guess not.
Holy shit, $5.
Holy shit, we're in double digits.
Oh, as soon as we find that apothecary. As soon as we find wherever that drug dealer lives, oh. I'm gonna get so magged up.
Wah, wah, wah.
This looks good.
I like the cat pillow.
Could be Sandy. It's going beneath the rats of the city. Electrochemistry. I mean, well, I guess we'll take the pants. Oh, $5. Holy shit. Whoa, almost have 20 bucks.
Oh, god damn.
We're gonna be rich.
Find the apothecary and it costs like 20 bucks each.
Okay, so I think I'll be swapping out is the minus one Suve Fair except for my reaction speed. So I'll be losing the plus. I'll be losing the bonus. Yes, I'll be losing the bonus that the jacket. Sorry, the. What am I losing? Yeah, I'm losing the bonus the hat gives me for electrochemistry. That feels very stupid. I love it.
See what happens. Poor
The pockets
Loams.
of these new jeans are perfect for sticking your hand into. Makes you look cool, calm, and collected.
Oh, hell
Yeah,
As your
my
hand
big-ass
enters the
gloves.
pocket, your fingers brush against something soft yet crinkly. Hey,
Snickers.
it's a chewing gum wrapper. It reminds you of the fruity juice of apricots. You should inspect it closer if you have time. Something about the wrapper's texture is familiar. By the way, the raw materials were most likely exported from Seaguy, the apricot suzerainty, and processed in sur-le-clay into the apricot-flavored chewing gum, loved by kids of today and yesterday. Something about it is familiar, and not only to your fingers.
Cool. Am I gonna be able to do anything with that info?
We love apricots.
A crinkled chewing gum wrapper. The worn label reads, Tutti Frutti.
Tutti
It smells
frutti.
faintly of apricots with a barely noticeable twinge of cinnamon. You feel compelled to point out that there's nothing fruity about cinnamon. It's a spice derived from tree bark.
Yeah.
Can a used wrapper shrug? Seems like that's what the wrapper is doing somehow.
Cool.
This is not about flowers or bark. What is this about? Why are you looking at this wrapper?
Because you told me to, game.
Good
No.
question. There is no answer or secret phrase written on the inside of the wrapper. Yet you're drawn to it. Drawn by regret. Stop before you hurt yourself with a Tutti Frutti wrapper. Throw it away, please. You carefully fold the wrapper into a square before putting it back into your pocket, lovingly even, despite a strange feeling of regret.
Alright, something tells me there's
Tutti fruitiness.
there's probably a hidden check or two that was had that I failed. You can't get in. The chair's new. Someone lives back there. Damn it, we came all this way for nothing.
I mean, we got a wrapper.
Except the Tutti Frutti wrapper.
Excuse me, Cindy, do you like apricots?
Cindy, do you have gum? Can I have some Tutti Frutti? Get me out of here. So is the store not just unlocked? Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not what I wanted to do.
We didn't find an apothecary, though.
We did not.
Which means you have to get past Measurehead, most likely. Well, you can go talk to the dude again.
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside. Then use the focus knob to zoom in if necessary. Why place a tourist attraction in the middle of such poverty?
What is a tourist attraction doing here?
There was a revitalization project in 49. A design studio tried restoring Martinez to its pre-war glory. It didn't stick.
What
We
happened?
got as far as the street lamps and the statue on that intersection. Then something went sour. I suspect that something was Everard Clare, the union leader. He muscled them out. It's how it usually goes around here.
Can't we do something about that?
We should have done something about the union 10 years ago. That ship has sailed, officer.
How's any of that gonna get me?
I don't know, you might see some out there, but you don't have to do it now.
A book about pate. Just, yeah, okay. Books. Oh, little child.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
Hello?
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
I'm interested in manganese. Do you have any manganese?
Okay,
He stomped her
I'll try
feet to
answer
get
any
warmer?
questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What's
My
your
name
name?
is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock. Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
Okay, why are you just sitting out here in the cold?
Is she a Khajiit?
She has wares if you have coin.
I'm signaling
I
that
mean,
the store is
we almost
open.
got 20
Otherwise,
bucks.
people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
Okay.
Like pates.
Good war with the store owner, maybe. It could help by brutally dismantling the free market. Such a good trooper.
Thank you, sir. I'm happy to help Mum out with the store.
Alright, bye.
Wow, you work hard.
I do.
Oh, yes. You hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide.
I guess I do.
Oh, yeah. Like a horse, a workhorse, for hard work.
What hard work do I do exactly?
Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand, and linoleum after you re-emerged.
Hell yeah.
That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you. You ride.
Fucking ride till the day I die, bitch.
I fucking ride till the day I die.
That's just what it's like. Life and death. But you got gills on your side, baby. Got those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco-Negros and the Solas.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
It ain't easy, but you
I
do it.
hope that's money.
Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop and a sprinter and a money printer.
I guess I made some guild, sure.
Sure. And has it been easy? Is life easy? Have you not gone into cardiac arrest? Are you not about to have an anxiety
I love
attack? or
thinking
shoot
that, like,
yourself
he's
in
just
the
standing
mouth?
here,
But you still
like, listening to his
hustle
head,
24/7,
and Kim and the
ride or
child are
die.
just like,
Now, ask yourself.
mister, are you okay?
This, my brain's getting a bit too personal. Can we not talk about any of this right here?
Are you rich?
Fuck yeah, I almost have $20.
Get out of here. You're a
Get
fool.
out of here.
You work harder than anyone. Almost rode yourself to the grave, and you're still practically a hobo. Why
Stop.
is that?
Fucking taxes, man. Fuck tax season.
That's right. 100%. Fucking G-Man's got his jam-covered sticky fingers in your pocket, stealing from you every time you buy, sell.
I think we're
walk,
turning into
talk,
communists.
Fart, so much as sneeze.
Fuck yeah, communism.
Aren't taxes almost non-existent in the
Ow.
Gotham estate? That is Revachol.
I thought there were no tax. Really? Every time I thought there were no taxes.
You and I both, but they got those indirect modes of taxation. Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax. This tax that doesn't even have a name. Plus, there's the stuff people in other countries pay for that makes them ask for more money from you here. The Gotham estate's a myth. In total, the coalition government is taking.
Yeah, why do I have to pay so many fees to get food delivered to my house, huh?
98%
Fuck the government.
of all your money.
I guess I'm a free market fundamentalist now.
Here you go, hustler. Fight the righteous fight. Free the people. Keep it real. Keep it street. Keep foaming at the mouth furiously on the tax issue.
Yeah, Jack, keep it street.
I will keep it street, hon. I am so close to finishing my rigorous self-critique. But then, indirect modes of taxation. Oh, I'm gonna lose so much fucking empathy.
Be a hard, stone cold cop. First, you have
What?
First, if you have a side bitch ideology cooking somewhere, don't sweat it. Fighting indirect taxation for the Gossamer state is compatible with all creeds. It's cool like that. You're a cool anarchist now, unless you don't want to be an anarchist. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Stuff this meal ticket in your eye socket and let's see if we can steal some love. Back from the robber barons at the custom agency and the banditos at the Insoladian Financial Oversight and Competition Committee. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck it.
Because this is my United States or whatever. Fucking love that song, and I don't understand why it took so long to like learn it was a thing. Volumetric shit compressor.
Maybe I should like learn some of these and just see what I can get, because apparently I can just forget them.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I have to spend a skill point to forget, actually.
Oh.
Alright, well. Do you have magnesium?
Yeah, lady, please, drugs.
Romance and biographies of famous people. My name is Plaisance. Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Oh, no. It's one of these.
So, no thanks. Later.
You see
drugs?
a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Fuck you. I'm pulling open these curtains.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers.
Her hand has closed around her pendant, and her fingers are nervously playing with the talisman.
Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
Look, but I sense this place calling to me. Look, I'm police.
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there.
That's a weird thing to say, lady. She stops abruptly as her hand flies over her mouth, baffled with her own bluntness.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
Oh, it's a cult.
Ma'am, you can't just fucking say that.
The curtains do seem frail suddenly, not robust enough to contain a slippery darkness.
I'll think about it.
Thank you. Let's just talk about this first, all right? There's no reason for you to venture into the unknown.
Talking is always good. Go see what she has to say. You see a
All
tattered set
right.
of curtains and a polyhedron-shaped cage-like trinket.
All right, we're gonna have a talk, lady.
What do you want?
Welcome to crime.
Fuck
Be
off.
welcome. And please take responsibility for the energy you bring into the... I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
So your daughter's one sitting outside in the cold, yeah?
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
All right.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little cage-like trinkets, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
I warned you. You're unleashing forces beyond your understanding.
Eldritch horror
Yeah,
time?
well, you're a bitch, so I don't give a fuck what happens to
Yeah.
you.
Your daughter's cooler than you. Learn to be more like your daughter.
Yeah.
Duran Duran poster.
What? What the f... Okay.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
Why do I have such a low pain threshold?
Oh, because we're weak.
I suppose, yeah. Damn.
Damned.
Only an echo. No one is there. A hollowed out, dark echo.
Alright, fuck it. 8%, let's go, baby!
I was gonna say.
I got healing for that.
Red.
I got healing for that.
Ow. Shoot. Whose moronic idea was it to just run through the door? Don't
Jax.
you know that things like that hurt?
Yeah, I have healing for that. Fuck off.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Deserves to suffer for being this weak and disappointing.
I mean, that's how we made you, dude.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're an
you
encyclopedia.
No, I'm gonna
These
fucking hate myself.
Pretty intense and painful, I must admit.
Do you want to try it, Kim? Even though I technically have a larger build than you?
What's going on there?
Him just roundhouse kicks
Are
it
you
down.
really trying to break down the back door?
Yes.
I warn you, don't tempt the spirits, officer. Don't tempt the spirits, or you'll damage the holy wards on the door.
It barely looks like you've done any damage to the door, however. It's still locked and closed, covered in dozens of little charms and trinkets.
We're gonna have to come back.
Yeah.
I need to know what eldritch horrors are behind it.
You got anything interesting, lady? You got some magnesium hiding somewhere?
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes.
Oh,
There are
hell yeah.
numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of
That
shelf
just
space
reminded
seems
me.
to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
Does it? What does it remind you?
I saw a Cartoon Network Worlds Collide kind of board game today.
Okay, I don't know what Worlds Collide is.
Well, no, it's not called Worlds Collide. It was like Cartoon Clash or something.
An endless variety of source books, lore books,
Okay.
and codices litter the table.
I
The
mean,
topmost book is titled
Sounds pretty
Welkin
dope.
Compendium, 2nd edition. There's also
Yeah,
a
I
large
wish I could
hardbound
remember what it
tome
was
with
called.
intricate cover art, The Hunters of Katawak, Boreal Creature Compendium, and a Pick Your Path adventure game book titled Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Velkrag. Books in a board game section? Who wants to read books?
maybe I'm not into this binocular
A towering
stuff.
mountain of colorful board game boxes.
Lady, your store bores me. The only interesting thing here in your store is fucking
Several
demonic in
maps have
nature.
been attached to a bulletin board.
Oh, please give me a
hidden
map.
Inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins. The board has come loose from one corner. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol.
Oh,
The north coast of a verdant
It's
island
called
is shattered by the
Crossover
delta of a river.
Crisis.
It is the River Esperance.
Okay.
Countless bridges
I'll
put the
send you a
shards
link.
back together,
Yeah.
connecting city blocks to river islands. La Delta says a great artificial heart in the center, teeming with life forms and construction. To the east, rolling hillsides, Le Jardin, Stella Marie, the suburbs of Saint-Baptiste, swallowed up into the megacity. They sound rich to you. This is Revachol East.
West?
It's somewhere to live. Not bad. Then there's Jamrock. It's bad. People shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Forburg. It's almost as bad and much larger. Then Coal City. It's the worst.
And Martinez?
It's so small you can't even see it on the map. No, wait. There it is. North of Jamrock, the strip of coast next to the Greater Revachol Industrial Harbour. It looks downright despondent. It's almost Coal City, to be honest.
Yo, can I buy these maps?
I'm sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore. And besides, you could scarcely afford them. They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though.
Sure, you seem to fucking understand my resources, but sure, okay.
Yes. Are you interested or not?
No.
Maybe storekeepers stare down. Yo, it's a white check, which means I can try it again. Yeah, fuck it.
Slowly, you move your hand toward the map attached to the board. Before you even reach the map, you're interrupted.
Perhaps not. It's against RCM policy to defraud small business owners.
But she's a bitch, Kim.
Yeah, Kim.
Yeah, I'll take the map.
Always good to be informed of your surroundings.
The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez, with directions to appropriately touristy locations. Year 48 resides on the upper right corner. Your finger moves through the various streets, across Rue de Saint-Ghislain and Rue Saint-Sipar, over Saint-Brun and Martinez North, finally coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently standing, although the map gives no such indication itself.
For a more detailed view of the map, go to your journal and select the Map tab.
Oh, hell yeah. So who the fuck is sleeping dock worker? So like we're like right here, right? Oh wait, can I go down? Oh shit! Wait, hold on, maybe.
Well, what I'm wondering is, can you move the map, or is this all you got of it?
This is it. Like this is the entire game. So like we're right here. Yeah, we're right here. So we can come down. I know we got here. Like this is the Whirling and Rags. So the apothecary is probably down over in one of these buildings.
We still have more left to go.
There's a lot of left, apparently. All right, let's go investigate all that left.
So yeah, bye, lady.
Yeah, fuck you. We'll be back to tear your angelic wall down. Fucking Neon Genesis Evangelion's happening back there.
Yeah. See, that's what we've been waiting for.
Neon Genesis Evangelion?
Yeah. Get out of my way, get out of my way, get out of my way. No. Okay, there you go. I was like...
When in doubt, I'm gonna let the game auto path.
Look at all this left. Pawn shop.
Yo, you sell drugs?
G'day to you, officers.
Drugs.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them.
What are you doing here, man on the waterlock?
My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other side of the waterlock. I'm keeping him company and eating this salami.
Okay.
My friend's just
From
over there,
the corner of your eye,
hanging
you
out.
see a man in a yellow shirt and grey overalls waving at you from across the canal. He seems disappointed about the wreckage on the waterlock and the salami.
Very good stuff.
Yeah, I'd
Anything
be
I can do for
sad
you,
too.
officer?
Have some salami?
What caused the wreckage?
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Rivershoal.
Rivershoal.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here. Especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Damn. We can't go more left. You know what's further down the coast?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it. Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
Can I have some of that salami?
Sure thing.
It is
Hell
salty.
yeah.
It is savory. It is chewy. The hangover only makes the salami more tasty.
Want some too,
We
officer?
still have a hangover?
Why not?
Alright. Cool. See ya.
Hell yeah, thanks, man.
Rigorous self-critique.
Hell yeah.
Here it is. Hard facts from the man you are. You once jerked off in the locker room and were caught. You held a young woman by the arm and kept her in your apartment for 20 minutes against her will. That's right. These are not flights of fancy. These are real deeds, Harry, emerging from the darkness of your past. You tried shooting a fleeing suspect in the foot, but hit him in the pelvis, crippling him for life. And, above all, you let life defeat you. All the gifts your parents gave you, all the love and patience of your friends, you drowned in a neurotoxin. You let misery win, and it will keep on winning till you die, or overcome it.
Oh. Wow. Okay. Huh. And your learning cap for pain threshold raised to
Wait,
6.
so I just gain health? Like...
Yeah, it looks like if you get red check failures, you're gonna gain health.
Okay, that's... pretty good, I guess.
Huh, okay.
Yeah. Well, now that...
How are we gonna get over there?
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
No, you say probably, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then, nothing happens.
Push it harder.
Nothing happens. A cold gust of wind blowing in from the sea interrupts the silence of the situation.
Yeah, Kim?
Spring brings the lever back to its original position.
On
You still need to close the
Wednesday?
waterlock to get across the canal. Some other way. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
Wednesday?
What day is it today?
Monday.
Oh.
Do I have gloves on? I do, yeah.
But we need pop carry.
Hey, you're a new guy.
You see a Samaran street
Oh,
vendor
you
surrounded
are
by
beautiful.
a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin. The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Give me drug.
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool here.
Ah, yeah, that's so cool.
Everything's cool. The goods are cool. The customers are cool. The place is cool. And one more thing, officer, you're very cool. Bang, 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 bang.
You feel a twitch in your index fingers. There's a finger shootout brewing.
Whip him out.
Don't shoot, officer. Have we got an arrest here or just a shakedown?
This might be a shakedown.
Good one, officer. You're a funny guy. Now, what can I do for you?
He's trying to shake down some answers.
Then fire away, officer.
-2 Suve fair. No, I need that though.
Hey, you were. Oh.
You
were promised a gun. That much is certain. This is why you became a cop. Yet here you are, loitering around with idle hands like some sorry-ass loser from the street. Suddenly you're supposed to be solving cases by, what, like talking to people? How are they going to believe that you can protect yourself and them from savages without a firearm? This isn't right. You need to think around this problem, and you need to snap your fingers at people as you do. I think the descriptions are the best part of this game.
I don't want to persuade them. Look, man, what kind of stuff are you selling?
Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only freedom.
Okay.
I'm an entrepreneur, officer. I've got sources, buyers, suppliers, distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers, all extremely cool and above board.
Okay. Do you have a permit?
Good joke, officer. Here we don't have permits, just economic freedom. Take a look around.
You glance around the decrepit buildings, the miserable weather, the sidewalks strewn with sunflower seeds and a dust-choked air.
It's beautiful. Beautiful freedom.
Sweet, no permits means less work for me.
That's right. Revachol is the best place for an independent self-employer like myself. That's why it's so cool with all the models coming here and cool celebrities.
Alright, well, so...
Anything for you.
The food packages you're selling have humanitarian aid on them. Humanitarian aid.
You mean these delicious pre-packaged shelf-stable meal kits? Really easy to cook, no
ramen.
hassle, really cheap too. Buy some, try them out.
Big old...
No hassle. There's a little of a hassle here, it appears. A moral hassle.
That'd be the idea of humanitarian aid. It's supposed to be free. That's what makes it humanitarian. Humanitarian.
It is. Practically free. Yours for 5 cents a piece. Rock that tuna. Why not some macaroni too?
They're delicious, I guess.
Very delicious. And shelf stable. You can keep all this out in the sun come summer. Try it. Buy some tuna. Won't rot. Unrottable.
You from selling?
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol.
This man probably comes from Seaguy, sometimes known as the Apricot Suzerainty, an archipelago in the Samaran Isola.
You from the Apricot whatever?
Apricot Suzerainty calls to mind an era when the Seaguy archipelago was colonized by Revachol. It's a bit of a slur, in other words.
Oh.
That's right, officer. But it's a bad scene for business there. Too many regulations. Extremely bad for an independent local entrepreneur. Hey, why not support this local entrepreneur? You can start by buying a pair of sexy pants or cool sunglasses. Maybe
Dude, I
some
want
macaroni.
drug. Can you go fight a muscle-headed measurehead?
You see two lowly, defeated speakers, thralls, slaves basically, perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land. A pair of found, durable wear sneakers, Ultra Series.
I can see you've a taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
A pair of found Ultras. The design is impossibly sleek and simple. A futuristic silhouette with a sleek monochrome colorway, a jet black upper, and a silver-lined midsole. Dedicated, victorious, sporty. These found sneakers are a must-have for a track and field legend.
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest found sneakers. Super air, super fine, super cool. Only 50 real.
Only? That's madness. Found Ultra. Wear the future. You remember the slogan from some magazine?
Damn, I want these shoes though. Oh no, can we go in the sewers? No, okay, cool.
Why not? It's where we live, a Hubble Cop.
Prefer living in a dumpster than a sewer.
I mean, I guess a dumpster is above ground. We are. Oh, I was gonna say we are discovering new areas, and then I saw his car.
Yeah, I think we've been to it all at this point.
So we can't cross to the left until Wednesday.
Yep.
But days pass so slow.
Makes me wonder if we're on a timer.
Can I help you?
About the money.
Yes. Have you got it?
How much are
A
you again?
lot. For the room and broken window, 100 real.
Oh, okay.
Like what?
Goodbye.
How much money? I got 20 bucks. Wait, why do you only have $18 now?
Oh, I bought the map.
Oh, gotcha.
You see a heavy steel door. The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. Old cobalt paint. Rough on the
Well,
for it leads to
after
a side.
go talk to the dude again.
Yeah, we may have to find a way into the port. Wait, money.
You give him back the 50 cents that's just hanging around. Here you go. One day I'll pay you back.
Alright, well.
Welcome to Rivachol.
Oh! Racist lorry driver.
Racist lorry driver. And that's what's man. The remark isn't addressed to you, it's addressed to the lieutenant. Well, you're addressing my partner like that.
Don't you welcome to Rivachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
Hell yeah.
It's men like you who keep Rivachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
What he means is, fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
Yeah, fuck you, guy.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Rivachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself, and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Fucking heck, Kim.
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Whatever you say, officers.
He smells of heavy motor oils and his breath of high tar content cigarettes, probably Astra Whites.
Yeah, I don't care. I very much did not ask. Is that some magnesium? We're not on the verge of death.
Oh, yeah.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo. Their logo is the bloodless rose, pure white, untouched by harm.
Just ask me if you need anything.
For fuck's sake.
Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
For fuck's sake. It's been there this entire time.
Okay, here. I hope St. Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. I hope St. Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Okay, let's go get my ass kicked. Ooh, money.
Ooh, biscuit.
How about you, Bignana?
I guess getting past the man ain't that simple after all. So, what now?
I don't fucking know. What now, indeed? Any of you want to chat?
What? I thought we were gonna find him. What I did?
I'm gonna go and talk to the guy down here, see if he has.
Oh yeah. Scab leader.
Yeah.
Right to work.
Yeah, see, scab leader.
Work. Shame on you.
How are these strike breakers?
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
Okay, right, okay.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow
Have you looked
because
at me?
I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do.
So what is a strike?
When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together, decide to block honest work for other people.
So what do they want?
Beats me. They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights, while we have the right to work!
There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of the attire seem ill-fitting.
What does that mean?
His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls, held up by a belt, seem to fit a man with much more corpulence.
You're wearing new clothes?
He ignores your question, choosing instead to
It's
turn
kind of
to
just a
the
weird question.
emaciated workers, raising both fists in the air. The clothes are obviously not his. Silence is the answer. There's something off here. but he won't say what. You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
Okay.
What's it to you?
Curiosity.
Big mess, caused by Union greed. But I only fight for the rights of people.
Every once in a while, it's like you can see glimpses of another guy under the guise of this fighter for jobs. He seems a more brutal, cunning, and suspicious person. Just a hunch. Or you just might be paranoid.
Alright, but what about your background?
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill.
A bouncer? Where?
What
a lot of... Yeah, drill, you say?
Territorial. Ring a bell?
I think I've been there.
Uh-huh. It was a long time ago. What's it to you? Big mess.
Every once in a...
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain in Jamrock. Backgrounds. Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell? Uh-huh. It was a long time ago.
Need to be my chip against Jean-Luc.
No. I'm not a fighter. I'm a worker.
Okay, well, you can't fucking work without one of... Oh, whatever. So, I'm hitting caps lock like an idiot. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Money. Take the money. What's in this door?
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia.
Okay.
The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains. A book with ragged edges catches your notice. The front cover features a large, muscular man. The title reads, Man from Eamdal in the Lost City of the Pygmies.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
Think your lawyer belongs to that tough guy?
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
There he is, in front of Rita, smoking nervously, hoping it's over. The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels. A large metal pendant hangs from the rear view mirror. The pendant features a sun crowned with wavy rays. It is the seal of Royalist era Revachol.
Oh, wow. You know what, Mr. Racist Man? I think I have a friend that you should talk to.
That guy?
Yeah.
Looking for something? It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge, you know. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
Well, someone has to be the unpopular
I'm not
guy.
the only one. Look, I've read books. The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it. People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
Can we tell you a prime example of superior design?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so what else have you thought of?
So, lately we Occidentals have experienced an unfortunate downturn when members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority. They stop competing for resources.
Okay, and?
This concerns you, policeman, so you better be vigilant. The damn kips are showing up good lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other intruder species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory.
Cultural victory? What is this then?
Okay, what is cultural victory?
It's what the kips of Boogie Street are going for, right under our noses. And the others too, on the radio. Heard any chansons lately? Heard any motetos or leader? No. Dominating culture is how they plan to win. They say so themselves.
Okay.
It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a new sub-race, with unknown characteristics, leading to extra competition. That's why you've got to control the offspring.
Okay.
Ugh. Ugh.
Whatever. Let's
Go
talk
on
about something
ahead.
else.
You may be a cop, but that won't help you avoid.
I don't
the
remember this guy
calamity to
being
come.
here before we talked to Measurehead,
I
so
I don't know.
Kisaraga's stern expression.
maybe I have to like talk to this guy. Like,
But you
I
sense
don't know.
something there.
I don't know. Go talk to Measurehead and see if
Not a
anything
lot of moral
changes.
fiber on this one yet, he thinks. Wriggled out of it.
So what are you hauling?
Not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
So what are you supposed to pick up?
Apples.
Okay.
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say.
Le Poms.
Sounds like a cover story.
Look, as detective, I come from a long line of lorrymen. We got ancient rights and privileges. Oh, I'm here to pick up a load of fucking apples, man. Just regular Koiko picked apples.
Koiko may be another derogative. For a person from Grad, you think?
So they grow apples in Grad?
Yep, it's one of their main exports. They grow them down South Yekokata. A beautiful place. Got great scenic vistas.
In fact, Yekokata is a desolate wasteland whose name literally translates to Zone of Ecological Catastrophe. It features no scenic vistas and supports virtually no plant or animal life.
Yeah, look, Yekokata is not in the south, and they definitely do not grow apples.
Yeah? Says who?
It's literally in the name, man.
Then, I guess they grow apples somewhere else. You can never really tell with those koikos. They're everywhere, except their own homes.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you mean?
He means the people living in Grad.
Thanks, Kim.
Yeah, you know, Gradniks, Gradvolk, those degenerates from Grad.
Oh, so it's an ethnic slur.
Hey, if the name and description fit by the very grace of nature, who am I to say otherwise?
Give me the apples.
Yeah.
Apples.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they're a big deal. My great-grandfather was a carter, had a royal license and everything. We've tried to hold on to our privileges.
What's that privilege?
Sure fucking is. We have a guild and everything, huh? Very ancient. Very prestigious.
So you in a Carter's Guild?
Goddamn right. They've been trying to fuck us out of our heritage in the name of profit. But when they try to replace us, they'll regret it. Trusting street thugs.
You can fuck off.
It's clear you like the hard stuff, Brota.
The what?
Evening falls. The time has come to take the vow.
The vows?
The vows are blood and flesh.
What do you mean? What is my lower intestine going on about?
Lower intestine? The term is metabolic and circulatory system.
Okay, what the fuck you on about?
Fascism, Brota.
What is fascism, though?
Many things, but it's mostly about trusting your gut.
Mostly.
Who does your gut tell you is the source of Revishal's problems?
Thought you were my circulatory system.
Yeah.
Quit stalling, Bruiser. We're talking about the weakest, worst, most insane thing. The weak link.
Liberals?
Yes, them. But also, Wermen.
Woman?
Wermen. Men of Wer. You don't like them. They're insane. Their idiocy needs to be scrubbed off this world with rubbing alcohol. Woo men need to go back to the fucking kitchen.
Oh
That's
my god, now we're sexist.
The rest of them
oh man. Oh.
I'm having some kind of stomach seizure.
Stomach truth.
I ran out of wine. Isn't it helping?
Why am I getting this?
Because you've said the hard things that others won't say.
A slur? I didn't know it was a slur until after I said it.
What? I thought we were supposed to be taking vows. What's going on?
Fascism sounds so bad, though. What if we call it something else, like a traditionalism?
Okay. Yes. Let's call it that. Good thinking. That sounds much better. Traditionalism. You like the sound of that.
Okay, I made up my stomach about fascism.
You're going to keep your
prepare for judgment.
Right. Keep your views, Brota.
Fuck that.
There's a slow, painful growl somewhere in your intestines, knocking on your alcohol-engorged liver. It is one of betrayal and disappointment.
Not opting into fascism. Alright, Measurehead. I've learned more about racism.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
Hey, I took off the hat.
Yeah. Oh, I did, didn't I? Yeah, well. Go with this funky race.
There is nothing fun. I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss.
I think this racist is better than the last. But the next racist will be the really good one.
That will be the...
That will be our lucky racist. How do you know there will be a next racist? That'll be our lucky racist.
Grant us 3 wishes.
Your pedomorphic friend has quick wits, a protruding occiput, and an indented zygomatic bone.
The lieutenant does not flinch.
You should keep him close. The congenital defect of farsightedness does not render him a complete invalid. He still has the use of his mind. Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that.
Mr. Claire is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront polycultural capital, something your race, naivistic communists, never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Of course you are, Revacholian man. The failure of communism to challenge the world order is the core of your race fate. All around you, the fruits of its defeat. Individualism, rock and roll music, sexually transmitted disease, above all, rampant multinational finance still reigning large. Tell me, where have you gotten your love of pathetic communism from?
Dude, I don't like communism.
Stop explaining yourself. No one cares about your beliefs. The conversation has moved on. Tell me, what degenerate subculture has made you dress in this shameful way? Of course it does. You are a degenerate individualist and a rock and roll rebel. A pawn of international finance, just like the rest of your ham-colored race. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many.
Yeah, we're done here.
Stoically looks to the distance in silence.
Hey, buddy, I need help.
Yes? What do you want to know? Good.
Hmm.
Me? I don't
you.
see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
Come on.
If you insist. What do you want to know?
Do you ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
Oh, talk with yourself. You know, when you're thinking. Do you ever have conversations with, like, your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The lieutenant's
He has no brain.
conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary.
So how do you, you know?
What? Think? I do most of my work inside my notebook.
His brain is
The
external.
lieutenant produces his familiar mnemotechnique A6 and idly thumbs through a few pages. We all have our different mediums. His is written.
You're wearing glasses.
Tell me a secret about yourself.
No.
Okay.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow. It's like you're locked down.
What's happening to me?
Something the matter, detective?
What's going on? It's like you're a puppet in his hands.
Okay.
Yeah, you got like no authority. You got a legendary failure.
The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of yourself.
I have no idea what to do from now. From this point.
That's correct.
Yeah, your work glasses. Are you looking up stuff?
Maybe looking up stuff.
I don't blame you. Honestly, it's like, do we become a racist? Are we ever gonna beat the dude? I mean, we went to the left. At least there was that. But I still feel like we're in that stalemate.
Okay. So there are...
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this, but you can't quite muster enough testosterone.
This is a cool, again.
Are they? They're mostly just cumbersome.
Ah, come on, not that really. Alright, so there are 3 ways to get past him. We become a massive racist. We knock him out. Or, and you're gonna love this last one, we make the jump.
Make the jump!
I don't
Get
think...
the coat!
I don't think
Take
we can.
all the clothes off!
I don't think we can.
Spend the points on savoir-faire. Be the inner Frenchman. I'm telling you since the start, you gotta make that jump.
No, you
I don't understand why you can't just get it from here. Come on.
Okay, game.
Come on.
Okay, I'm just gonna let the game auto path.
The jump is just
Tarpaulin
nothing.
cloak with possible RCM markings. is still caught on the railing.
Oh, you gotta put skill point.
I do.
You don't have any skill
Yes.
point, huh?
I do not.
How do we get skill point?
Leveling up.
How do we level up? I just noticed that it shows like your spine, back of your rib cage, and your skull. Is there anything that gives plus savoir-faire?
I have enough skill points.
Yes? Excuse me?
Excusez-moi?
You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
What do you mean distinctive?
I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically. They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
Yes, but containers contain things. Shiny things. They're interesting.
Okay.
I don't know. Containers contain, I guess. I'm making...
Okay, we should move on. Ooh, money.
Really need that coat so
You
you
really
don't
did.
become a racist. Yeah, see, that's -2 savoir-faire. -2 empathy, minus. It seems like, well, can you can't see the solution? Can you see the solution for that?
No. I can't see what I get for them without after internalizing them.
Just punch that kid.
What do you see?
8 pairs of footprints. Yeah.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Let's talk to Mignon about the armor.
So?
Tell me you promised to sick the pigs on him. Said thanks.
Fuck, okay. Kuno's a giver like that, yes?
He looks slightly
Kuno
confused.
sent your fat ass running around like jello.
Look, pig. Kuno sent you to rough some people up. Kuno played you. That happened. Now you and Kuno should move on.
I remember this Kuno.
You got fucked. You got fucked, pig. Fucked bad. Of course you're gonna remember this. Now get the fuck out of here, Grief and the Kuno. After this shit, you better have something real interesting to say if you want to stay in Kuno's face.
Yeah, real interesting.
Very low on empathy.
Kuno doesn't...
Alright, see you, Kuno. Alright, so...
The trash containers. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons,
Am I
dirty
doing
rags,
this?
and organic waste.
Why am I doing this again?
Just trying to figure something out, I guess.
Armistice caliber 50 knock cannon, half wrapped in paper tissues. So shiny.
It's a knock
It's a
cannon.
giant rifle, and it's very expensive. Not as expensive as that fat string of pearls snaking around the rotten banana peels, however. And is that Cordon Electric's preamp with Electra F2 tubes? It is. That catches quite a price. We're talking 12,000. Easy. Unless you're into hi-fi yourself.
Okay.
No, you won't. Because none of those things are real. They're not actually in there. Yeah. All you see is food waste and crisp wrappings.
Must be something.
All you see is a broken mug with a racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron.
I'll take it.
Only in its social sensibility.
I'll take it.
The container sounds a muffled gong. It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
Quite a lot to read here, actually.
Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
Mug is an example of prejudice. I'm going to use it as an example for what not to do. In the face of every merchant I find, tell him this is your inane ideology. This mug will be useful. By denouncing it, it can earn political capital to mask my badass hustling. This mug didn't belong in the trash. It was just a funny mug.
But it was in the trash. Why not just call it out when you see it? Or do some volunteering work?
Fuck you.
It's the ledger oh, and the cool piece of toilet paper is stuck to the back. It takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Not much has changed in the...
Okay, hold on. We can use that to pass time, which may actually be helpful.
All right.
Yeah.
In about 36 minutes. You can save, right?
You see a set of steering levers.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
I would save
It will
and
take
go
just
become a
moment,
racist.
officer.
Let's see what happens.
There's an issue with that.
Kim will leave
Her
us.
voices fade out
No.
into the familiar radio static.
I mean, you could just load the previous save, right?
You'll see in a second.
What do you want?
He's carelessly chewing on a piece of hard candy.
I'm in a bad way, Doc. A real bad way.
Oh, it's you.
I've lost my memory, man.
With all the damage you've been dealing yourself with drugs and alcohol, I'm not surprised.
Okay, anything else?
What else? I'm not a brain doctor. Look on the bright side. You've got a whole new life now. Use it wisely.
It's hard to say if he doesn't believe you or doesn't care.
Is there anything you can do for me?
You want me to do blood work for you again? Tell you just how bad things really are across the board? You want another rundown of everything collapsing inside your body?
I'm gonna take morale damage, but I can
You
take
want
it.
the real, honest-to-God truth? Stop drinking, eat magnesium and vitamin D. Our station is not a retirement home. We don't have the funds to deal with rock stars past their prime. And no, I don't want to hear a political commentary on the topic. In fact, I got work to do. Some idiot has glued his eyelids shut with cyanoacrylate. It looks like Mactorson.
It's not fucking cryoacrylate. It's super glue, Doc.
Cyanoacrylate
It's
is
super glue.
super glue.
Okay.
No. Apparently I learned. Hey, you got 30 plus experience.
Okay,
Hey,
cool.
you got new skill points.
Yes, okay.
So,
So,
In the cabin, you...
okay. Okay. We have to use this skill point smartly. We have to use this wisely.
Alright.
Here's
But
the
I gotta
thing.
use the restroom.
Okay, you go do that.
Yeah. Give me a second.
Inside, you see
We
a
gotta
set
be
of
wise
steering
about it.
levers, a radio
Wanna be wise
microphone.
about
I didn't touch the
As
PW
you tap
gauge.
on the
Just see what that
gauge,
does.
The indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector. indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation. We're not going anywhere right now. Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC.
Hello again, officer. How? Excuse me?
The sign that says "fuck the police."
Oh, well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
It's okay.
Okay.
Where even is the racist one? Because I'm pretty sure I didn't opt in for it, and that's the thing. So
Oh,
that may
why?
have
There's a racist status?
Yeah, there's a racist thought. I think that's what we had to do. We had to, like, internalize it. Okay, so here's the thing. So I could spend the skill point we have to upgrade SouuUUUUPER so we can make the jump, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can do that. Or I can get a new thought slot because I only have these 3 unlocked. I have to pay a skill point to get a new thought slot to even internalize the racism. So do I get the thought slot to just do the racism, or do I get a point in SouuUUUUPER to attempt to make the jump again?
Well, that comes down to, do you want to be racist?
Nope.
There we go.
Because we also have to spend a skill point to then unlearn the thing. To then not be racist.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. Yeah, we gotta take. That's -1 reaction speed. Was it just that?
Yeah.
Maybe the coat was also another one, and since we switched coats,
It was the
didn't matter.
pants, actually.
Oh, the pants. Okay.
Yeah. But, yeah, because we switched pants. Alright. We're gonna save scum this.
Tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings.
I mean, we're at 72% chance to make this.
Come on, we got this.
Yeah.
Yes! Get that fucking coat.
As you leap in the air, a chilly breeze engulfs you, sharpening your senses.
I'm not gonna close my eyes. Keep those eyes open.
As the concrete floor welcomes you, you realize it's been a while since you felt so alive, alert, capable. Must be the adrenaline.
I knew you could do it. My climbing down might not have been as disco as your jump, but at least we can explore the harbor now.
With your feet firmly planted on the concrete, the noise of the harbor rushes back in.
First and foremost, put my shoes back on. It's raining. Going with wet socks. Okay. Coat. Coat. +1 shivers. Okay, alright. Jen ass pinned to the pillow and the pan of the coffee melted. It was heavily chilling next to the radio. Kim, I swear to God, if this is like where you fucking... Mm-hmm. You could be Kim's fucking apartment. And he's like, oh yeah, I've just been here.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change.
Maybe we can get a skill point from this.
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
It really is.
The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders. Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmara. And the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
Anything interesting?
It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
No. Focus.
Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to
did we find our badge?
No.
However, there is
it's not in our code.
stuck on the side of the drawer.
No gun either.
Nope.
Yeah, of course. Okay.
But we got the code.
It appears
But
to
we
be
got the
a
code.
to-do list
Wait, what does the
in
code give
large,
us?
Uneven capital letters.
No negatives. It's like +1 shivers and
Remember,
+1
Leo,
something purple.
Everard's shoes.
Oh, okay.
Special whirling borscht. Water Everard's plants. Sweep office floor. More banners.
More banners.
All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
Hey, Lieutenant, look at this.
Everard Clare, probably. The head of the Debarders Union. One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
No.
The special borscht seems a bit odd in the list. Remember, Leo, Everard's shoes. All items on the list.
Okay.
The drawer slide.
Yeah, let's just pal around real quick. See if I can. Yeah, plus Spirit Decor.
Spirit Decor?
I'm just saying cop and culture.
The front of this quarterly journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King Friesel. From the side of his head, a pair of white antlers spread to the corners of the cover.
Okay.
To your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention. Just column after column of closely set text, interrupted occasionally by little doodles in black and white. No advertisements, you notice. So who's funding this radical commentary? After rifling the pages with your thumb several times, you return to the table of contents. The magazine is divided into several sections. International development, Kunst und Kultur, and local concerns. Just inside the cover, there's also an editor's note.
Alright, let's check out local concerns, I guess.
Unsurprisingly, much of this section is taken up with articles declaring unqualified support for the dock workers' strike. You skim the headlines. Paint the harbour red and white. Martinez tames the wild pines. A city in revolt. First we take Martinez, then we take La Delta. Finally, there's a brief article by the writer, G. Martin, accusing the owner of the Capeside Apartments of illegally attempting to evict certain communist tenants simply for not having paid their rent.
If everyone if labor and capital could reach some reasonable accommodation.
The eternal problem, according to G. Martin, is that under capitalism, the worker is rendered incapable of perceiving their own agency or lack thereof. Thus, they tend to experience their own oppression as though it were happening to somebody else. You flip back to the front of the magazine.
We're gonna put that away. All right, what else we got? Books. A postcard. Maybe I can sell that at the pawn shop. We didn't even go in there. That may have useful items. Glasses. So we got +1 visual calculus, -1 drama. What sense that? We're like 5.5. I think we go around those. Maybe I can sell my clothes at the pawn store.
I mean, maybe that.
Guess you have no choice but to talk to the union leader. Wait, what? No. No. What do you mean I have no choice but to talk to the union leader? But I made the jump. Before we head down. I'm gonna red, yep.
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud. Listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. Sit down and have a breather.
This is where René works. Okay.
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Nothing
No.
catches your eye.
Taking my
The
time.
cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table. Looks like the inhabitant is rather pedantic when it comes to order.
Take the picture.
It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, René,
take
is
their
dressed
shit.
in a Royal Carabiner uniform. The girl is
Not
young
a carabiner.
and very pretty.
Not the
She is smiling
carabiner.
playfully at the camera.
Why did you take that picture of René?
I'm a cop.
Fine. But let's move. I don't want to be seen snooping around here.
Okay. Machines and quiescence. The white pine trees are printed on the screen. Yep.
A rusty
Push the button to
control
your
panel
death.
with several knobs. 2 buttons
Just
marked
drops
mush
the
and
catwalk from underneath me.
are faded.
I
with
mean,
use.
it does look
It
very
seems to control
sectional.
The large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block.
I'm gonna hit measure head with it.
Marsh. On. Arrête. Off.
Mush.
With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Maybe your gun is in there.
Maybe it is. Where's my gun gonna be?
And with a surprisingly quiet thunk,
Yeah, see, I
the
don't
crane
know.
places the container down. The
Someone might
harbor
have it.
sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again, now that its purpose has been fulfilled.
What do you mean?
Moving this container, of course. For this purpose,
I can't see how that was worth the ruckus, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
I don't know. I thought I was like gonna get out of my way. I don't know, Kim. Do I look like I have all the answers in life? I'm taking the 69 cents. Man, we are fat stacked with healing.
Before you stands a cargo container. Just one of many in the yard.
Is this like your thing with that wall again?
Maybe. I don't know. I want to look at that wall.
You do? Because I don't.
Why not?
There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one?
Kim, what if there's contraband?
There may very well be, but we are not here to look for that. We are not here to interact with containers. We are here to talk to the Union, right?
I'm opening the door, Kim.
To turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Fine, Kim, then we'll leave. You happy, Kim? You're ruining my fun. You're bringing me down, Kim. Don't bring me down, Kim. Oh, red. Keep your head is oddly quiet. The great machines are sleeping. Money. Money. Musk of oil and musk comes into the chasm in front of you. Smells like blood. That's good.
Gun. Plus half-life. Flight or half-life?
Half-light, I think.
Yeah, okay. Because I read it first as half-life, and I was like, wait a minute. I think I said light.
Let the body take control, threaten people. Okay.
Interesting.
Very.
I mean, maybe that will help with beating up the racist.
I'm kind of hoping I never have to see him again. I think that's wishful thinking.
Yeah, I think you're gonna... Hey!
Hey, buddy.
If you're gonna jump, can you do it somewhere else?
Wish you could step back from the ledge, my friend.
Container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, put the logos on.
Good song, buddy.
The lyrics to this container song are being made up as he goes along.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisunt on Muindi.
Okay.
Container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, now belongs to Everard.
Well, hey, man.
Everard, he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister? I see you are not a Union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
No. What's it with you people in scabs?
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat.
Finally, someone somewhat sensible.
Just
I
some
mean,
of the other guys don't look
kinda,
too
but
kindly on
that
the
shadow
scabbing
over his
kind,
face.
if you know what I mean, mister.
Okay, Alright, so what are you doing with the containers?
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
Okay, what's going on here?
Everything is so
Hey, you healed morale.
You
Damn.
and Leon look like brothers as you glance around with similar childlike wonder.
There's so much prettier than drab old green.
Sure is, mister. Sure is. Really livens up the place. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
I had to break this bonding moment, but the red containers mean they are replacing the company livery with the Union livery, which means this strike isn't gonna stop anytime soon.
That is not a good sign. Okay, so where is everyone?
Oh, most of the
Besides
guys are down
on
at the
strike.
gates, keeping the scabs from coming in. We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
Ooh.
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate.
Mm-hmm.
But Tai Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Everett sent them on a nice vacation for a week or so.
What kind of trouble did this Titus and his friends get into?
Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business. Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling him to take some time off.
What did they... Did they kill someone?
No, I don't think they killed anyone. Let's better talk about something else. Titus and his boys do good work. I don't want to get them in trouble over a little drinking.
He probably doesn't know anything anyway. Who in their right mind would tell him?
I guess that's fair. Do you work here? Yeah.
Yes, yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. But everyone calls me Leo.
I like you, Leo.
I'm like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town, and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away.
Okay.
Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
A real pretty lady with a skin like those Douai Sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio. But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
On the positive side, I now know how to pronounce Sucre.
Doing a great job here, just sitting on your ass.
I like Leo. He's at least easy to talk to. He answers my questions.
She is a real
That's
sharp
fair.
tool.
I mean, as
Mr.
long as
Everett
you're
put her through
asking the
some
right
fancy
questions.
School and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and lawyerly.
Okay.
He respects that word. That's obvious.
But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood. Knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure. If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. But she can't have kids.
Oh, lead poisoning, I take it.
Dr. Lemaitre said so. And she knows about such things.
Sorry,
Been
it
a
was
doctor
silver
for almost
poisoning,
50
wasn't it?
years she has.
So Everett trained a lawyer named Miss Beaufort. Interesting.
Hey, Leo, you're doing a great job, man.
Yes, this place really seems to run like clockwork. Keep it up, Leo.
Well, thanks a lot. Coming from you, it means a lot, really.
Leo, there's a strike. You're not supposed to be working.
Sometimes I feel some of the guys don't really get how much I bust my ass for them here. But you guys are alright.
Thanks, Leo. I like this guy. Are you the Leo who wrote the note to make more banners?
Oh, yes, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
Not the borscht, Leo. What was that about the borscht?
Oh, yes. I've been taking
I think I shut the
special
door. I
whirling
think Chewie's
borscht
trying to
the
sleep
men
now.
every day since the strike
She was like,
started.
shut up about the borscht!
Shut the fuck up about the borscht. No one cares.
He comes to you in the morning. I dreamt about a man named Leo. He wanted all this borscht, and I don't know what borscht is.
Oh, I gotta clean up around here.
Borscht is way too red for me.
Okay, I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day. It was at the strike yard.
It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
Oh, so you're telling me if I had borscht, I could have knocked out Measurehead? What do you mean by taking this soup to the men?
Yes, yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm
That is
inside.
painfully
they brew
red.
it in the whirling in rags.
Yeah. What do you mean, accept task? Who makes it at the whirling?
Oh, the whirlings cook. He
Well, I
makes it.
guess if you're
I was
looking
always
into
talking
it,
with
you'd go
Mr.
back to the
Manana about
whirling
real
and ask
language
about
and
the
laughing
borscht.
together. He doesn't speak what we
It
speak.
would be
He's from
XP.
Grad.
You know what, I'm gonna accept it, and if we just don't do it, we just don't do it.
Oh, sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yes, sir.
He didn't actually understand what you meant, and now he's just nodding along.
Look, Leo's trying his best. It's cool. Yeah, okay, look, I'm looking for the leader of the Dock Workers Union.
Oh, you want Mr. Everett then?
Yeah.
He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here
I've
neighborhood.
heard the opposite, actually.
Guys like Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys.
So we're gonna find them.
Oh, Mr. Everett is usually in his office, of course. But you gotta be quick if you want to see him. He leaves around 10 p.m.
Oh, fuck, okay. I got time. What's in the container?
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
Told you.
Shut up, Kerb.
Bye-bye now.
Always bringing me down, Kerb. Don't bring me down. Ooh, coffee.
Yeah, lukewarm.
Okay, I'll take it. Easier to drink. Oh, you are a big man with bad posture.
Punch him in his jugular.
Before you is a walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least
Ugh.
bit surprised.
Oh, he's
to
the
see you.
brother.
Yeah.
With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you with a mixture of
There's a both of you at the same time.
Well bottled.
Cross-eyed like. So you're the man in charge, huh?
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's
Yep,
good of
he
you two
sounds
to stop
exactly
by.
as he looks.
Please, have a seat.
There's no name.
Yeah. It's a crime
I'm
syndicate. Of
Everard-
course they're gonna know
Everard
your
Clare,
name.
Head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez.
So I actually do know our character's name. I saw it tagged on like some artwork. So it is, I can't remember the first name, but it is Mr. Dubois.
I'd offer you my hand.
He might
but
have our badge,
unfortunately,
actually.
My health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
Yeah, of course.
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
That is not a tiny... Oh,
No,
right there.
yeah,
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
You go ahead, detective.
Thanks,
Whatever
Kerb.
he has in store
Hey,
for
I'd
you,
rather
it
stand
can't be
too.
good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
I'd rather stand, actually. Know what? No, I'll take a seat.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men...
Yeah.
Reasonable men can be of great use to one another. So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
Mm-hmm.
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's
I mean, it
violating your
is a
backside.
folding chair.
Taking,
by the way,
taking literal
I heard you
damage
got a
from
rather
this
rude
chair.
reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense.
Points to a giant novelty check on his desk. It's absolutely comically huge.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
But it's not 100.
It's not, no. You know, Gart, thank you. But don't say anything. Keep it. I'm good. I can shove it up your ass.
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
With a grin, he points to the checker game. It's like you're on a game show. At least don't thank him for it.
Should I take the check? Should I take this man's money?
Do you want to be in the pocket of a corrupt person? Or do you want...
Are you legitimately asking my opinion?
Yes.
No, I don't want the check.
Alright, shove it up your ass.
No, I'm not gonna say that.
Oh, okay, keep it, I'm good. I didn't see keep it, I'm good. I just saw shove it up your ass.
No, I'm gonna try and stay professional with this,
straight and narrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna be a good boy?
I respect a man with principles. No handouts, then.
He crosses his arms on his ample midsection and sinks further into his chair.
Seeing it.
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak.
It means they're playing with your gun.
Looking for that lost gun.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only 2 words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun. When he said, don't worry, he actually meant, be very worried.
Oh, I very much am. Not worried. I got this.
Are you all right, Harry? You say you got this, but you seem a little anxious to me. Don't be. Everything's going to be all right. It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
Mm-hmm.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
God, the chair's giving me such a shitty... Okay. If I fail the composure check, I at least get health back?
You do. But you -2, the chair is killing you.
The chair is killing me. I'd probably have like a 50% chance if the chair wasn't killing me. Oh, do we turn to Kim? I think
do you want to trust your partner or you want to challenge? Because you got a 50-50, so...
No, I got 28.
No. I mean, you have 2 choices. It's 50-50 choice on whether you want to go the route of trusting your partner or going the route of just residing in yourself. And, nah, not gonna panic.
Yeah, I don't want to show weakness, but I'll probably end up failing anyway. No, I healed health.
You're sweating.
I was gonna see. I healed health. I can immediately tell.
Aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun, and those children are gonna shoot themselves with it.
I'm not gonna cry.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Yeah, but you got that healed because you failed that check.
I did.
Mr. Dubois! Harry!
Oh, is your name Harry Dubois?
Yeah, I think it is. The large man snaps his fingers, but to no effect. You're in some stupor.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
Okay.
Okay.
Just with your hands above your head. Oh yeah, man. Fucking great.
Don't be dramatic. I can see your condition isn't terminal.
What an odd demonstration of Huh. You got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions. It is about time to stop embarrassing yourself. Questions will help you regain some of your lost dignity.
A bunch of questions. But yeah, we got to talk about the hanging. It's what we're here for.
Of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to discuss it with you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me, but there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Yeah.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
Yeah.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines, incredibly talented at opening doors.
Yeah, I've opened a few doors in my life.
And I'm sure you're going to open this one with flying colors, Harry. This really is very simple, and there's nothing shady about it.
Mr.
An excellent opportunity presents itself, sire. You could win the trust of the arch-liar, pretend to play into his hand. Then, should you wish, bend his efforts towards your own.
Yeah, but are you good at that? Or are you going to play into his hand until you're convinced?
Okay, fine. What do you want?
Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level. You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door.
That's weird. So met Joyce, the company representative.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
Just pals?
Yes, we're all trying to do what's best for Martinez. Don't feel like you shouldn't work with her just because you and I are such good friends. I'm not a jealous guy.
So what happened to the previous negotiator, Mr. Gaumont?
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
Well, he made concessions
The
for
bottom of the ocean.
Yeah. He made concessions for the company in previous negotiations. Why would you let an ally like that go?
He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time
I'm
with
sorry,
his family.
Pat, but I'm doing
God
stuff.
knows how long he's got left.
Look, man, you called him a thing.
Harry, I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals.
Look, Joyce said the previous union leader vanished under suspicious circumstances.
Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting. Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait. When she got back, the whole thing was over.
Wait, there was no mention of a casserole from Joyce.
Okay, sure, we'll push that line.
Harry, Harry, Harry. Do not fixate on this little matter. Maybe it was a rabbit stew, or a hairdryer, or an iron. The point is, her heart wasn't in it. Mine was.
Okay, that's
This
incriminating.
particular brand of humor he has, it makes for a fine distraction.
Why haven't you let her in to see you?
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
It's a fortress. He knows she can't get in here. He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that.
Alright.
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization. I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide.
It's full of
your
shit.
business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret.
Mm-hmm.
Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Everett doesn't mind.
It is rather interesting to tell people things about each other, isn't it? It was nice telling him about her right now.
Mm-hmm. To bring up the drug trade.
Let me see. Sorry, in between all this, I'm texting someone, so
No,
I'm
it's good.
hearing it, but I'm not reading. So let me see. It's rather interesting to tell people things about each other. It's nice telling him about her right now. Holding me is involved in the local drug trade. Going to ask me how I got in. Called me Mr. Bonmore. Let's talk about my lost gun. I'm looking.
Let's just, should we bring up the drug trade thing, or should we just try and investigate that in secret?
Well, I mean, that depends. Do you think we're gonna have other chances to investigate it in secret, or do you think that?
Truth be told, I think he's just gonna lie to us and not give us anything anyway. Just keep talking in circles.
Okay, because like I just don't want it to come down to if that's a thing that you really want to know about. If you bringing it up is going to change the way anyone else talks. You know what I mean? Like if it makes it harder to figure out drug trade stuff. Because it looks like talking about that, or, you know, aren't you gonna wonder how the hell I got in here? More about the gun. Shady Brew, fucking.
I don't even remember what the Shady Brew is, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna
That's
ask
what I'm
about that.
I don't know what that means, Harry. Shady Brew? There are so many moving parts in my operation, I can't keep track of them all. You know what? Don't even tell me. Whatever it is, do it. Surprise me. Just one thing. If you can, make it even shadier.
He sincerely has no idea what you were talking about. And he doesn't care either.
I guess we'll ask about the container.
My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbor. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them. Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you.
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least try convincing it.
Frederick, that's the fucking stupidest thing I've ever heard.
But there's no answers for really like a smooth talking thing.
Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. It's just a matter of time and effort.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Could he really hold my gun hostage?
Who knows? Only one thing is certain. If you work with him, you're going to get it back. And working with him might be the only way to do it.
And if I do things for you, I'll get my gun back.
Damn it, Harry. That's exactly what it means.
But now we gotta track down the gun.
No, we just completed that.
Oh, okay.
Of
Sorry,
course.
I looked at it wrong.
We help you, you help us.
Okay, I think we're done with questions.
Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate.
Cool, we won't want to get stuck in here.
Here. You're one of us now. A real red and white union man. Take care, Harry.
See, now this might make it easier for you to figure out the drugs.
Possibly, yeah.
You know? Because if you are now a union man, well, one, now you shouldn't have to fight what's-his-fuck.
Oh, yeah, no.
You know, because now you're a union man. And two, people might be more loose-lipped, like that dude.
We can talk to Leo a bit. Hey, Leo.
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And lots of folk really did keep coming back.
I have questions for you, Leo.
At all, mister.
Never mind. I do not. Goodbye.
I'll tell you, you can talk to him later. I'm gonna need to go pretty soon.
Yeah, I just want to go
Trying
shove
to
my
think.
ID in fucking Measurehead's face.
Alright, because that's what I was gonna ask.
It's over there. Okay, hold on. So, man, game really does not like this area. What do I get back?
Yeah, that'd be correct. I should be collecting rainwater. It's been raining half the day.
You fucking asswipe.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You
Is
have
it-
really let your
Show up the
speed
basis
does
mug.
not so much as glance at the object.
This is your kind of thing?
Stop showing me your pathetic cup. I have no interest in it.
I thought you had like a
Nothing
badge.
to do with it.
I do, but I mean, this is literally just hit the button to open the gate. 'Cause I don't really need that if I can already get in. But we got so many fucking tasks, dude.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of the game.
I don't know who's in the union box.
But we actually got somewhere this time.
You should game Renee and Gaston are playing you through. But yeah, I have to go receive that. Is that still not investigate the body? Yo.
So, how'd you like our harbor?
You've been in there, he means. Talked to the boss man too, probably.
Libor Utopia.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains. Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Ever said you had a key to a door?
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
I don't know. Something you could tell me.
Of course. I got you. You don't know anything.
Yeah, goddamn
I got
right.
that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
I heard something about a weasel, and it didn't sound like a local polar weasel, if you know what I mean.
Polar weasel? Oh. I know what you mean. I'm pretty sure he's actually Occidental, though. So you're gonna be committing fratricide, my racist friend.
Okay.
What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirling in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter. None of this mess we're in, this jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
Anything else I should know about this task, this weasel person?
I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
What are we fighting for?
It means he's not going to tell you because he doesn't know. But he will shoot his mouth off with you now that you're working for Everard.
So I need who killed the hangman?
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
Markers hanged with a very specific type of cargo belt, one often used in heavy transport areas, for example, harbors.
What a thought.
right.
Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were pushed, of course.
Pushed?
Unless they were framed.
Your dead guy was an enemy combatant.
What does that mean? You mean he was a
an
scab?
agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts.
Did you kill him?
I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men, with all sorts of skills.
He's not lying about not doing it himself.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
No problem. I wish the best to you in your search.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The
What do you...
Get me out of here.
Oh, okay.
It is almost nighttime.
Well... I'm interested for another run.
I'm gonna investigate the body.
Alright, hurry up, investigate the body.
Because I don't know why it's not fucking... Why it's still there.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and white boots. His skin is marbled, with decaying veins and blotched by lividity. On his chest...
The steel-reinforced belt presents a unique challenge.
Hell
I brought
yeah.
cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt.
He doesn't actually think the challenge is unique. He thinks it's frustrating, annoying, and harder than he thought.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
An acrobatic maneuver would solve this situation. Nothing can go wrong with a good maneuver.
We could saw the branch.
Climb up there and saw the branch?
It seems unclimbable, cause the ladder is treacherously rotten. But you could use your hands and feet to reach around the tree, then hang from the branch.
Could do it. It's within my repertoire.
Honestly, I prefer a non-acrobatic solution to this.
Alright.
Clown cops climb tree, fall down. Enraged cop assaults children after falling from tree. Cretin cop.
They deserved it.
Solves
Really
the
does.
branch he's sitting on.
It's only Kano, or whatever the fuck his name
Local
is.
children report corpse mutilation.
Fuck yeah! Climb that shit, monkeys!
See, you're only making
Yeah,
them do
Kuno.
those things less.
I'm not afraid of newspapers. We shouldn't be.
Oh no. We should be very afraid of newspapers. And the radio stations too. We should be wary of enticing them in any way.
You know, let these kids bully us into
What I'm
not doing our work.
proposing is, we save acrobatic tricks as a last resort, after we've tried everything else.
Oh, these have got to be the most fucking boring mulkapats I've ever seen.
Okay.
I have thought of that, yes. But the tire tracks would compromise the scene. Any prints would become illegible. That's if we get it through the hole in the fence. Also, my MC has a sloped roof. It's a sports model. The roof is slippery. An all-around bad platform to stand on.
The lieutenant inspects the belt, his forehead lined with worry.
I
Maybe
was
we can
really
get someone from
hoping
the
we
harbor?
wouldn't. The Union appeared to be suspect in this case. It seems like a dangerous route to go down.
That's
But
true.
what other options? The corpse twists on the belt, like chicken on a skewer.
Ugh.
Someone else? You mean like The police?
What was that about processing, then? Weren't they supposed to take care of the boots? Why don't they help?
Yeah. Can't
No.
they? Why?
Think of the boys from processing as murderers. Only instead of people, they murder crime scenes. Processing is a wrecking crew. They know how to commission off items and how to work the incinerator in the morgue.
Okay.
I know it's hard, but I assure you,
Oh,
the
I
others
don't
won't
have the
come to
thing
help
set
us.
up.
And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down.
What does this mean?
Maybe we can shoot him down.
I'm having a crisis here.
How?
Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch. That's a good spot to aim.
Yeah, the buckle holds about together.
Where? Ah, yes, I see. If the shot hits that, there might be a chance to release the belt.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with some shit.
Well, Google brought up Mocha Palat, which is a brownie.
Let me
The
try.
lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He appears too deep in concentration to even notice what you said. Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight
Alright,
firearm.
here we go.
He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks.
Okay.
Securing it in place. That's a Kiel A9090 Armistice, mass-produced muzzle loader, ascetic, frugal, one of the most common firearms in the world. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
Say nothing, don't spook him.
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
A lot of things were wrong with that shot. The fellow's test was the wrong choice. His shoulders were raised, but above all, he cannot trust his eyesight.
Fucking idiot! Mookaba asshole!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
It's okay, dude.
Kuno's sorry too. Kuno feels sorry for the Beano Cloud.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the gun in his hand.
No, we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised.
Sure, let
Any
me
more
do it.
mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with that.
Sure, let me do it.
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
You know, you don't feel like too bad of a shot yourself.
No, I don't.
It's bad as it is. Us shooting firearms like punks. Go ahead. I'm not stopping you. Just don't lose it.
I don't plan on it, Kim.
I only have one gun.
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, where's your fucking gun,
Give me the
Kuno?
gun.
Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth.
The cold
Feel the
piece
weight.
of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger.
The fuck are you waiting for,
This
Kuno?
is my
Shoot
gun.
yourself in the mouth.
The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
I can point the gun at the kid.
Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, catching the evening light as the corpse slowly rotates. The slow movement of the branch in the wind and your shoulders directing the gun sync up, dancing hypnotically.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty?
Do we have hand-eye coordination?
You gonna fuck me?
I mean, it's 58%.
Fuck me,
Child.
I really want to point the gun at the kid. I really want to point the fucking gun at the kid.
Oh shit.
The buckle explodes into tiny pieces, coming loose with a whir.
Oh, it got it without the modifier. Hell yeah.
With your hand numb from the recoil, you look at the body slump down. For a moment, the man appears to kneel in front of you, looking straight at you, helpless, trapped within itself.
Who killed
Communism.
I don't. Okay.
It takes a millisecond for the association to flash within your cortex. You have no idea where it's coming from, only that it's right. Then the rigor in his muscles gives up, and he smashes sideways into the spring mud, letting out a horrid stench.
Ace is high.
He's waiting for you to slap it. Yo,
The Ace is
high five?
Custom invented by the aerostatic brigades during the revolution, is used to celebrate success in Revachol, especially in sports. The gesture is spread across the world, despite the defeat of the revolutionaries themselves.
Oh yeah, Kim, high five.
The lieutenant takes a little hop to perform the customary salutation. Your palm hurts from the slap. It's precise and down to the point.
That's fine.
I knew these guys were
Pale no mind.
We will perform a field autopsy and determine the cause of death. But before... Excuse me.
Slumped on the ground like that has not improved the way the corpse smells. The fall seems to have released something deep inside it.
Ugh.
It looks like I feel like taking a break from the stench. I'm sorry to interrupt the jubilations here. Just a little breather before we do the autopsy.
Field autopsy?
Yes. The 4 phases of a murder scene. 1. Investigation of the scene. I'm satisfied with that part. The trash container, the prints, we've been thorough enough. 2. Initial examination of the victim. We were pretty good in our efforts, and the autopsy will provide another chance. 3. Field autopsy. This will not be pleasant or easy, and it will have to be performed on the scene.
The fuck are they on about?
Cops are gonna cut his shit up next.
4 and final, transport of the coroner's case to the district morgue. I'll do that. God, it stinks.
Do we have someone else for this? Like a doctor?
No, you and I are detectives. The honorary rank of detective signifies our ability to handle the entire incident chain. From crime scene to autopsy to cleanup, we do it all.
I don't feel like a detective.
An honor and a burden attached to your rank. Mine is Lieutenant Detective, unfortunately. I can't tell you how tired I am of this corpse. With shooting like that? Of course you are. Your station would not have assigned you to this case otherwise.
Alright.
I would suggest we interview Everett and Joyce, the leader of the Union and the Wild Pines rep. But we've already done that, so it's up to you, Detective. Take us where we need to be.
He trusts you have plenty of things in the task chain lined up.
You can definitely say that. We'll orange all across the board. And we're close to another skill point, even though we already have one. Kerb, how you faring?
Tired.
Yeah, you tired? Do you think we should pop a point? We should pop a skill point in the psych, or do you think we should upgrade?
Well,
get a thought point up. Get a thought area up.
Go back to the mental stuff. Let's see here. Logic, rhetoric, drama. I kind of feel like we should put something in pain threshold. We've been coming to a lot of pain stuff, especially with like that door.
Okay.
So my vote is pain. I want to know the Eldritch Horrors, man.
That's fair. Alright, well, we'll have to find out the other chores next time.
Because now we're actually doing stuff. Now I've like my interest has been piqued again.
There we go. All right. Well, YouTube, if you like what we do, you know what they can do, Kerb, if they like what we do?
Like, subscribe, hit a bell, punch the person, something.
Always punch the person. You can follow us on Twitter. You can join the Discord right there.
Yeah, join the Discord so I can talk about, well,
just
I was going to
anything.
say Chainsaw Man, but not anymore. It's now Jujutsu Kaisen.
It's now Jujutsu Kaisen. That'll be it for today, and we'll see you guys next time.